Baylor women's basketball has released the conference games in terms of the days for the 2025-2026 season. We already know about the opponents and who's going to play just at home or just on the road or a little bit of both for those few teams. Apologize for looking out because I can memorize all this stuff. They will start their conference schedule on December 21st against Texas Tech. That game will be at home on a Sunday. Then December 31st, a Wednesday, you got to go on the road to Oklahoma State. Then January 4th, a Sunday, you get to play Iowa State on the road. Makes sense. You're going straight up. The Ames is not difficult. It is a difficult place to play. We'll just have to wait and see because who knows? That team disappointed last year. Will they live up to expectations this year? That remains to be seen. January 8th, a Thursday, you get to play Colorado at home. January 11th, a Sunday, you get to play Kansas at home. Then here comes like the state of Utah swing here. January 14th, you get to play 14th, a Wednesday, you get to play on the road to Utah. Then on January 17th, a Saturday, you get to play BYU on the road. Then January 21st, a Wednesday, they get to play UCF at home. January 25th, a Sunday, you get to play Houston at home. Then you got to go on the other side of the country. You got to go play West Virginia at West Virginia, February 1st, a Sunday. February 4th, a Wednesday, you got to go on the road to Cincinnati. Makes sense because they're kind of close in terms of distance. Then you get back home games against Arizona State on February 7th, a Saturday. February 12th, you get Thursday, you get to play against TCU. Then February 15th, you got to go on the road to UCF, and that is a Sunday game. February 18th, you got to go on the road at Texas Tech. That is a Wednesday game. February 21st, a Saturday, you get to play Arizona at home. And February 23rd, a Monday, you get to play Kansas State at home. Then to conclude the regular season of the Big 12, on March 1st, a Sunday, you get to play TCU on the road. Obviously, there's the Big 12 tournament, March 4th through 9th. We have to wait and see about the seeding down the line and all this. No need to go over that now and all this. And I'm going to just break down the whole entire schedule. I kind of already went over like the non-conference slate already, but this team will be battle tested all year long, to say the least. When you look at the schedule, and I'm going to go like the NCAA tournament teams, just the winning record teams, and even just the losing record. So you get to play TCU twice. They were Elite 8 last year, 34-4. Kansas State was 28-8 last year, Sweet 16. But who knows how good they're going to be this year. They lost a lot of seniors and players to the transfer portal. They have not even released a roster, according to my knowledge. I tried to look. Yeah, still nothing up to this point. Maybe they'll announce it later. Then you get to play West Virginia. They were around at 32 last year, 25-8. Then Oklahoma State, 25-7, round of 64, and they destroyed Baylor at Baylor last year. Then Baylor got revenge in the Big 12 tournament game, obviously. Then Utah, 22-9 last year, round of 64. Iowa State, 23-12 last year, round of 64. Yeah, they were actually a play-in team. They barely got in the big dance, as in the NCAA tournament last year. Then you get to play Iowa, the 23-11, round of 32. That is a neutral site game. Same thing goes for Duke, but it's in Paris, France for that one. 28-8, Elite 8. Then Texas is 35-4. They were a Final Four team last year. Then you get to play Southern, 21-15 last year, round of 64. So as you could tell, they will be battle tested, and most of those are just one-time opponents. Just the exception is the TCU one, and all this. Now, this is based on last year in Arizona. Arizona was 19-14 last year, WBIT first round, but they have a new head coach. I don't know how good they're going to be. Colorado 21-13 last year, WBIT second round. Then there's Cincinnati 15-14. Kansas was 16-14. Texas Tech 19-18. WBIT quarterfinal. You get to play them twice. Davidson 19-14 last year. WBIT first round. UNLV 26-8 last year. And that game's on the road at that. WBIT second round. The Southeastern Louisiana 26-6 last year. WBIT first round. Then there's Lindenwood 23-11 last year. WNIT Sweet 16. There's Louisiana Tech 18-16 last year. WNIT grade 8, as in like the Elite 8 of the WNIT. There's Grambling State 15-15 last year. There's UTSA 26-5 last year. WBIT first round. Now, the rest are losing record teams, to say the least. UCF 12-18 last year. You get to play them twice. BYU was 13-17 last year. Now they have a new head coach, but that coach was already on the staff. They just promoted within. Then there's obviously Arizona State 10-22 last year, but now they have a new head coach. Houston 5-25 last year, but they have a new head coach. Then there's Lemoyne 7-24 overall, and Alabama State 6-24 overall. So they're going to be battle tested with the number of winning record teams and NCAA tournament teams. I will break down this roster when the season gets closer. Just to be honest, like before the practice game and all this, and the ceiling and the floor for the teams this year. So we're going to have to wait and see. And all these conference games, by the way, we do not know the times or the TV stations yet, but they're probably going to put that out there eventually. So anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. Goals, ultimate goals, 1,000 more. Some more this course like video. Comment video really helps YouTube algorithm. Some more people see this channel. Video does help as well. Some more people could watch. And if you're watching and subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.